capable of moving and reacting in a hugely varied number of ways. It can adapt to truly remarkable circumstances. Anything can be trained. I believe that a more modern approach to fitness should acknowledge this. I believe that a truly comprehensive training program should aim to bring every human trait up to a formidable level. The move towards functional training is a step in the right direction. It reflects a desire not just to look good, but to develop strength and skills with real-world applications, be it in sports or in life. But I think we can go further. Imagine what it would feel like to be stronger, faster, more mobile, more energetic, more creative, more patient, more agile, and more resilient, all at once, to be superfunctional. And the exciting thing is that all the methods we need to get there are already out there. You just have to know where to look. Why does all this matter? Why does it matter if you can get into a comfortable resting squat? I would argue that it matters no less than being able to squat 200 kilograms. Moreover, when you choose to level up every aspect of your brain and body, you increase the number of possibilities available to you. If you want to change your life for the better, you shouldn't ask what you need to do, but rather who you need to become. Chapter 1. Why we need to go beyond regular training. Our bodies have a nearly limitless ability to adapt and perform. In cases like this, body refers to both the brain and body. But most people only ever tap into a fraction of that potential. What little training we use to push ourselves further is typically inherited from sport-specific strategies designed to build aesthetic muscle or max strength in just a few lifts. Either that, or it revolves purely around aesthetics and appearance. Thus we go about our lives with permanent handicaps. To go further, we need a new kind of training. The largest proportion of people who actually train usually stick to workouts designed to improve their looks, no matter what this does to their ability to navigate the world. They build their mirror muscles, such as pecs and abs, while ignoring the less sexy areas like obliques, serratus muscles, or erector spinae. They look good for a while, but eventually this leaves them stiff, hunched over, and in pain, decidedly not sexy. Others use exercise as a way to restore their health, whether recovering from injury or simply trying to fight the symptoms of aging, poor diet, or a sedentary lifestyle. Either way, this is exercise as rehabilitation. This is not training. They are exercising to be well again, rather than training to be better than well. Should we be satisfied with being good enough? The exception to this rule is the athlete. Athletes such as sprinters, MMA fighters, rock climbers, swimmers, and others train to become the very best at their given sport. But even athletes will typically only train for specific skills and traits. This makes sense from a competitive standpoint, due to concepts such as specificity and the interference effect. More on this later. For the rest of us, it makes a lot less sense. Even most athletes could benefit from supplementing their specific training with more diversity. Why is it then that many of those people who aren't merely training for looks or basic health will focus predominantly on a very limited number of lifts? Why is it that they train specifically like a powerlifter, marathon runner, or triathlete? These are very specific methods with extremely focused goals and therefore results. For most of us, it is better to be an all-rounder, to be highly capable in every physical and cognitive attribute in order to deal with unpredictable circumstances. If you are truly training to be better than you are now, doesn't it make sense to focus on every aspect of yourself? I believe the average Joe and Josephine should train to improve every aspect of their physical and mental performance, training to be faster, smarter, more mobile, more energetic, stronger, more focused, and more alert. Being the best powerlifter isn't useful for the average person. Being generally awesome is. In this book, I'll discuss training methods that take those modest goals and go even further beyond. Yes, that's a Dragon Ball Z reference. To do that, this book collects and explores concepts and ideas from a range of training disciplines, warrior cultures, and new research. We're going to discuss athletic training, movement training, old-time strongmen, gymnastic strength training, meditation, samurai training, yoga, calisthenics, bodybuilding, powerlifting, warrior monk training, martial arts, parkour, free running, military training, street workouts, Russian strength training systems, nootropics, flow states, sports psychology, and more. We'll look at what the science has to say about the best ways to build hypertrophy, that's muscle growth, strength, mobility and speed, as well as new research exploring the nature of intelligence, focus and memory. Then we're going to take the best stuff and attempt to combine it into a unique training system that will be awesome and fun, a workout that will take you far beyond well. Well will be a dot to you. Follow this.